Was that something that showed up in the lightning right there? How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Evil Lorraine. Welcome back to another video where today I'm doing the reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the Conjuring Last Rites. This is the final trailer for the movie. It says official trailer, but it's the final trailer. They confirmed that yesterday. The first teaser was good. Nice and creepy. I do really enjoy these movies. I go back and watch the first one now every October. And again, it's the whole thing where they say it's the last one, but I don't really believe it could be the last one. It's probably the last one, like, with the Warrens directly in it, but I feel like they might go back to trying to do more spin-offs, like what they tried and failed to do with The Curse of La Llorona, which was so bad that they literally struck it from the canon of the Conjuring universe. But we have a new trailer to watch for The Conjuring Last Rites that's coming out this year. The first one that we had, the teaser trailer, definitely made me jump, but it was also funny because when I went back and broke down the trailer, the thing that made me jump looked just so ridiculous in still frame, it made me laugh. So let's see if there's any more moments like that in this trailer. So let's go ahead and jump into this and check it out. All right.
Has come to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania this time.
Jack and Janet Smurl claim that an evil presence has found its
That's right, the
way into their
Smurl
home.
family is the case that they're doing.
House.
Okay.
8 people
That's bad.
have experienced this. 8 people are not crazy.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
So,
I am too jumpy, I swear.
There's something in the attic.
Oh, no, don't go to a creepy attic.
There's an evil here. Something I've felt before.
Oh, that was messed up. Effectively creepy.
This thing in your house is a demon.
It's also interesting. Something she's felt
It's the
before.
first one that we ever encountered.
Oh, wow.
We were young. We were scared.
Did not see that
We
coming.
ran away.
If that was like a de-aging effect, I don't know if that was like younger actors or de-aging effect, but it looked really good.
It wasn't done with our family.
That creepy hand on the shoulder. Oh, this scene is gonna be messed up with the mirror maze. I don't even think it's a maze, actually. I think it's just like one of the... Screw that. I think it's just one of those rooms where you can like look at the outfit. It's just like a mirror room, actually, not a maze.
St. Michael, defend us. Be our
No.
safeguard against the devil.
It looks like they're going a lot more practical, hopefully, with a bunch of this.
By the power of our Lord Jesus Christ!
Ooh, I like that creepy cinematography there. Was that something that showed up in the lightning right there?
I don't know how to protect you this time.
So this is gonna be like the main, this creepy axe murderer guy is gonna be like the main appearance of this demon. Ah, that's just messed up. That darn music box playing again. That was a good creepy trailer. I did not jump as much as I did in the first one, but I did jump a little bit that other part there. I like it has a very dark atmosphere. Again, I think this is the same guy who directed the last Conjuring movie, but he also directed The Nun 2, which I actually liked. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Again, lots of creepy imagery. I was not expecting this to be a connection to what was supposed to be like Ed and Lorraine's first case when they were very young. I want to go back and look at that scene to see if it's like younger actors that they hired. And if it's younger actors, casting department deserves huge praise. Or if it was de-aging, I want to take a look at which one it was there. But like I said, let's break down the trailer. Like I was just saying, I wanted to take a look at it. We're gonna go scene by scene and take a closer look at this. All right, let's take a closer look at this trailer. 1986 so is 100% the year that this is going to take place in. The Smurl family case is the one that this is based off of. I remember looking that up last time. Yeah, this right here. This is the shot that made me jump in this trailer. Hold on, I'm sorry. Just, I don't mean to make fun, poke fun. Actually, I kind of do. But the caption, 8 people are not crazy, and this is the face that's on screen with that voiceover, looks just a wee bit crazy to me. Okay, and then the light pans around, and you can already see him standing there, and yeah, that is just not okay. Oh, you can even see the axe right there, I just realized, in the foreground. So again, it seems like this axe, this long-haired axe murderer is going to be like the main form that this demon takes throughout the movie, because we see multiple shots with him. So let's see. A lot of dark shots, like really good use of like dark and light in this. And this right here, this is effectively creepy. You just see the hands slowly slip under as the lump fades away. That reminds me of, hold on, go back. This right here reminds me of the first Conjuring movie, when the sheet came off the clothesline and flew up to the window. Because when it came off the clothesline, it landed on the shape of a body, then it flew up to the window, and when it moved away, there was the witch standing there. I thought that was I love that shot so much, and that's what this reminds me of. That's why I think I'm so fond of this one. Exactly, the whole, is a demon, we expected that part, but then saying the first one we encountered. Oh, okay, so it is like they cast young actors and not any kind of de-aging thing. They look, like, again, kudos to the casting department, because I absolutely believe that these are the younger versions of our lead actors. They look really, really good. And probably some of that has to do with like the hair and makeup team, but huge kudos. They look great. Yeah, no, with the creepy little pinprick eyes right there. Interesting, that's supposed to be their first case ever, basically, when they were a young couple. They got scared and they ran off. So it seems like that this being the last one, I'm going to keep using air quotes, this being the last one is meant to be them having a chance to set things right and finally face their past and deal with it. Missing, yeah, and the demon knows who it is too. It knows it's them. That hand is just creepy. And again, I thought this was a mirror maze initially, but I could see actually the doorknob on the side now. This is one of those rooms where like someone who's trying on an outfit could stand in and see how they look from all angles, because it's just a room completely made of mirrors that you can close. So it's not like the stuff from It Chapter 2 with the mirror maze there. This one's actually just a small room that looks... I have to say, great visuals. They probably had to do some CGI touch up here, I would assume, to get like some of the equipment and stuff out of the shot, unless they had like some kind of small camera that they're using in a tiny gap. I would be very curious to see the behind this. I love behind the scenes. I'd be very curious to see the behind the scenes for this particular shot right here. And yeah, that creepy doll that we see. We don't need to see that. Oh gosh, the axe murderer again. Wait, was that one Annabelle? That was a different doll, wasn't it? Yeah, that looks like, the hair looks like Annabelle. That's not the same doll. I think there's another shot of Annabelle later in the trailer. So I'm assuming this is the Smurl family right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 people here, so there's 2 other members of the family, because they said 8 people in this house. Also, there's a dog. Don't kill the dog, please. That's the one part about the first movie that I don't like, is the dog getting killed. Don't kill the dog. You let the dog survive the second one, please let the dog survive this one. What is going on here? What is going on here? That looks like there's 2 people. I can't quite tell what's going on in this shot here, other than like being dragged along the floor or something like that. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Wait, is this another mirror or something? Because it looks like two people, but they seem to be like the exact same pose. I'm not quite sure what's going on in that shot. Yeah. Speaking of, there's another mirror right here. So maybe mirrors are going to be... Yeah, there's a mirror in this shot too. So maybe it might even be like a reflection, not on an actual mirror, but on water. But it seems like reflections and mirrors might be a huge part of the scares and the demon in this one. Because look, there goes another mirror going up over Ed's head right there. Oh, wait, is this the same shot? Hold on. Yes, this is the same. Okay, so that explains it. Because I noticed this like long looked like a stick or something in this shot. Go back. Yeah, right there. Okay, now I understand. That is a diagonal mirror right there. Okay. I get it. I get it now. I was that shot explained what I was seeing there. Okay. I'm wondering if mirrors and reflections are going to be a huge part of this. Go back. That shot right there. That's the bed down there. So he's rotating like this above the bed as he's lifted up. That is creepy. Yeah, there's Annabelle. It's very brief look at her. Of course, that doll still has to be involved somehow. Yeah, right there. Okay, so this is probably the most ridiculous looking shot of this trailer, I will say. You have the lightning strike, and then this appears to be a woman, not this. This looks like the creepy woman that jump scared me in the last trailer. But it's definitely not the axe murderer character, but I wonder, And then now we have the question of like, is this in the past or the present in terms of like the movie universe? Is this like part of the flashback to young Ed and Lorraine, or is this happening now? Again, it looks a little ridiculous on that one. It is the silliest shot in the trailer. Oh, there's them cutting loose the poor person who is being hung there. There's another car crash right there. Oh gosh, looks like the Bible light's on fire in his hands right there. And then we have this shot right here. There's just something just beautifully simple in how creepy this is. Because even if it wasn't demonic, it's a creepy guy with an axe stalking you. That's still like genuinely terrifying. I like that because I think that the third one, obviously everything in these movies is supernatural. The whole point is that it's demons. But I just feel like the last one leaned almost a little too much on it, being like leaning into the fantastical supernatural side of it. Like the zombie that wakes up when they go to the morgue. I think that scene was a little bit much. I think the whole like mind control thing. Just the third movie had issues. I still enjoyed it for trying to do something different, but it had issues. But again, just going to something basic like this, like a killer with an axe hunting you down, that's creepy. That works really effectively for me. Again, I might see this in theaters. I haven't quite decided yet. There are a bunch of things coming out towards the end of the year that I want to see, and maybe I'll add this to the list. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'll definitely be rewatching the first Conjuring again, because that one is just so good. That is a really good one. Again, with the Conjuring universe, I think my top three, definitely, obviously, Conjuring 1 is the best one. Trying to think about this. I really liked The Nun 2, actually. I really liked that one. I think I'd put that one at number 2, actually. Then maybe Annabelle Creation for the third one. So there you have it. That was my reaction to the official trailer for The Conjuring Last Rites. Again, it looks genuinely creepy, very dark in all senses of the word for something like this in tone and lighting, dark atmosphere. Again, These movies have been fun mainly because of the actors playing Ed and Lorraine have been super, super entertaining. And the first one is just a genuinely good horror movie anyway, but the reason the other two are still at least fun to watch, even if they're not as good, is because of those two actors. And if this really is the last time that we're going to see them on screen as these characters together, let's hope that they can go out on a high note, because they've done a really good job for this series so far with the two of them. And so crossing fingers that it ends up good. And again, already some creepy imagery here that maybe jump a couple of times, not as much as the last trailer, but I'm sure there'll be stuff that would get me when I watch this movie for the first time. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and a comment down below if you did. Just subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!